Hi, I'm Bryan Salmond with this Golden Edge update. Las Vegas improves on the best ever start for an NHL expansion team by defeating the Chicago Blackhawks 4-2. The Raiders loses the 4 straight games, taking on a Kansas City Chiefs squad whom they hadn't defeated since 2014. And the Silver and Blacks offense finally gets off the schneid. Finally, Canelo and Triple G, both fighters came in at 160 pounds. First things first, Canelo, did he look like a full middleweight to you?
Yeah, he looks great.
The Golden Knights had an opportunity to extend the NHL's record for an expansion team by starting the season off 4-0. Well, that did not happen as they fall to the Detroit Red Wings by a final score of 6-3. See, the Raiders defense, well, they're ranked 27th in the league, which is around where we thought they would be entering this season. So how well do you think that D matches up against Trevor Siemian in the Broncos running game? There's a heavy haze hovering over the Raiders that is not fire-related. A team that was once a chic pick for the Super Bowl is now in the AFC cellar looking up. Hello and welcome to Vegas Nation. I'm Bryan Salmond. Now, there seemed to be a break in the clouds as the Silver and Blacks' much-maligned defense received a shot in the arm after signing former 49er Pro Bowler Navarro Bowman. The fact that their power play, they're not doing very well in the power play. They're 27th in the league. You already know this, I'm sure. 2 goals in 27 opportunities.
Hey, there's 3 teams worse than them, though.
This guy keeps the glass half full all the time. I like this card.
No, I'm saying, you think their power play sucks. There's 3 teams worse than theirs. Sorry if the power play's not clicking every time they go out there.
He's getting at me as if I'm not the one that made them 27th in the league. Sunday night was a huge game for the Raiders. Prime time, an opportunity to move to 3-0, and the team happened to be in the nation's capital on the day the NFL in masses protested comments made by President Trump. Hello and welcome to Vegas Nation. I'm Bryan Salmond. Now the Raiders, well, they certainly joined the league-wide protest, either sitting or kneeling and locking arms. Unfortunately, the team's show of unity before the game did not translate to crisp execution during the game. Derek Carr throws his first 2 interceptions of the season. The first on their opening drive. Michael Crabtree and Amari Cooper dropped passes in the defense. Well, they did not play well as well. The Raiders lose 27-10. So for more on the big game, let's go ahead and head to D.C. with Michael Gelkin and Ed Green. Las Vegas waited for a very long time for this, and it finally came to fruition. A real Major League professional sports team right here in Las Vegas. With that, welcome to Golden Edge. I'm Bryan Salmond. Well, the action kicked off with an emotional opening ceremony honoring the victims of the tragic shooting. After showing everyone that we are all Vegas strong, the 2-0 Golden Knights wasted no time taking it to the Arizona Coyotes inside T-Mobile Arena. Tomas Nosek scores the first ever goal 2 minutes and 31 seconds into the game. Now after Mr. Golden Knight himself, James Neal, adds 2 more goals, Las Vegas was up 4-0 in the first period. The Coyotes, well, they scored twice, but who cares? The Golden Knights cruised to a 5-2 victory in their first ever regular season game inside T-Mobile Arena. Las Vegas now 3-0 in the season, the first time in over 100 years an expansion team has started 3-0. Over 18,000 witnessed NHL history inside T-Mobile, including Golden Knights beat reporter Steve Karp, who's with David Shane and Ed Grady. And lastly, folks, we got to get these predictions. I think I know where you're going, but we're gonna start with age before beauty.
Head this way, my friend.
Let's go ahead. What's your prediction for the fight?
You know, it's crazy. A Triple G stoppage in the 10th.
Whoa! In the 10th.
In the 10th.
This is the face of shock right here. Yeah, this is the face of shock right here. I think I know where you're going, but you said you might waver as the week went through. Have you wavered at all?
I almost wavered, not getting by majority decision.
Wow. Okay. Well, we got Golovkin by decision, Golovkin by stoppage. Canelo. I think Canelo wins this fight. I think he might drop him maybe one time, but I think he wins by decision. Huh?
I like that. Be bolder.
Bold.
I like that. With that being said, Roberto Manzano, the beat writer for boxing, Ed Grady, of course, the columnist for the RJ. I'm Bryan Salmond, and this is Vegas Premier Sports.